Hi everyone, it's Tony Barrett, Barrett Realty, and today we're going to do an educational session on the agent tracking form. The agent tracking form is a tool that is intended to track the communication of all transactions, and it's to be initiated at the start of your transaction and to be finished at closing before you receive your commission check. What it does is it identifies like crucial contract actions and timeframes for inspections. It identifies who you are working with in the transaction, uh, as far as lenders and other agents, closing agents. Serves as a reminder for those important deadlines. Um, it is a documentation of the closing process, and it is a good tool for us to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to access the agent tracking form through Form Simplicity because it is uploaded in the form packages. There's a couple ways to access Form Simplicity. You can go to your floridarealtors.org and go in through that way, or there's another option if you are looking at putting an offer in on the Stony Brook at Heritage Harbor. There is a Form Simplicity button right here on top, and you can hit that and it will take you to Form Simplicity. It will auto-populate all the information that you need for this transaction. But for this purpose, we will go directly to Form Simplicity and we will go to our form packages. In the form packages, you'll see agency forms. There are two agency forms in here at this time. One is a commission split agreement for co-agent brokerage on a transaction. That's if you partner with somebody on a transaction and you want to go 50-50 with them, or you have predetermined what your commission split will be with each agent, then I need to approve those things. But that's not what we're here to talk about right now. We'll talk about the agent tracking form. Uh, to add the agent tracking form to a transaction, you'll go ahead and click next to that. You will create a transaction from this package. I've already selected a agent tracking test. Um, you can either select all forms from the file, which would not be appropriate, or you can select um, just the one form from the file and hit save. So now you can see that the agent tracking form shows up at the bottom of your Form Simplicity transaction. To start filling it out, you would just click on the agent tracking form, hit open. It should open up into your Adobe PDF. You'll be able to select which agent, and let's see if I'm even in here. Of course I am. Tony Barrett. And then you could be the selling agent, the buyer's agent, or both. Hit the property address, and so on and so forth, all the way down through the tracking. At the end of the form, there's the pre-closing and the closing, which we all recommend that we do a walkthrough before closing. We don't want to get caught with somebody taking all the stuff the night before and then going to closing, and then the next day finding out that we have issues to deal with. We have the commission down here at the bottom, which is the most important part for you guys, is to make sure that you get paid. Um, if you have outstanding fees, if you have not paid your $25 per month administrative fee, we will take that out. So the other thing that's important in this tracking form is that we are tracking other agents and seeing who we like to work with out there. So if you have a good experience, please let us know that you've had a good experience with that agent. So at the very end, if everything's been completed in the agent tracking form and we have the documentation that we need to close the file, then I'll sign off on it here as the broker manager, and we will cut you a commission check. So what you would need to do at this point, say you're just starting off with this agent tracking form and you don't have all the information filled out inside of it, you would hit save as. And I know that Abby's going to cringe. Well, Abby doesn't. My wife does. When we look at my desktop, but I save everything on my desktop. And when we save this agent tracking form, it's probably best to put the address in there and hit save. So now it's going to end up on the desktop, and here it is, agent tracking form. Now to get this back into Form Simplicity, it's fairly easy. What we do is we go back to Form Simplicity, and this is your unique transaction number. So what you would do is you would copy this transaction number here, and you would go to your email. You open up your email. I should have had this already open, but it's just so noisy when email comes in. You hit new. You'll put that unique number right there in the top. You can put Lake in here, and you can hit attach files, and agent tracking form is right there. We're attaching that file. This transaction is the specific transaction number for 123 Lake. We'll hit send. Now I'm probably not going to wait long enough for this to show up because it does take a few minutes, but you will see the new agent tracking form show up in this area right here. When that new tracking form shows up, you can just delete this one. Because that's the blank form. And the new form will populate in that area with your information that you've saved on your desktop. And then every time that you update it, you can save it into Form Simplicity so it's current. Alright, well guys, thanks for listening. The agent tracking form is very important. You can if you need some efficiency tools, you can go to create a free Adobe account for your phone, so you can update these things on your phone and on your desktop computer. And if you have any questions, please just give me a call. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.